There's just no queen like a vegan queen.
Hello, my loves. I'm Gemini.
And I'm Miasma.
And together we are the Vegan Queens. And today's little vlog is kind of a tribute vlog about a lovely lady that left us not too long ago. And today we wanted to talk about her. We wanted to talk about stuff in general.
Yeah.
Because what was she called?
Life. So she was called Jeanette. And she was Stuart's mother, who, as you know, is a very close personal friend of my good self, Miasma. And she was born in June 1970, and she left the world on the 20th of November. No, that's the wrong date.
14th.
She left the world in November. I can't remember, I'm sorry.
Sweetheart, you can't be expected to be on the ball. She's had a hard time, Miasma, but she's took it like a bloody trooper. And the whole family's had a hard time, though. This was a very sudden loss after a very short, but very severe series of illnesses, and we were all gutted, and we were all hoping and praying that she would pull through. But then news came that if she did pull through, she would never be the same again. And at that kind of point, what you hope for is peace.
Yes.
That's what you hope for. And finally, Jeanette got some peace. But, of course, that broke everyone a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah.
But our Jeanette loved Christmas.
She did. It was her favourite time of year.
Which was why we thought this would be, I mean, the timing anyway, you know, because of what's happened. But what a lovely time to do a tribute video. So, as Stuart has told you so much about younger times, tell us about times with little Stuart, little Mai,
yes,
and Jeanette.
Well, she was a one, you see. So she was pregnant with Stuart while she was still at school. So she was a very amazing woman, and from birth, so I understand, she wanted to care. That was her, and became her chosen profession as a nurse, later as carer in other forms. Her mother tells a story. It's very difficult to remember all these relationships. Her mother tells a story about how her first toy was a doll, slightly stereotypical, but it was the 70s, and she created a doll hospital.
I loved that story.
Yeah.
At the funeral.
Yeah,
I loved
it was beautiful. It's
she lined up all the dolls and looked after them, didn't she?
She did. Diagnosed them all with various illnesses and looked after them. And you know, when she was pregnant with Stuart, lots of people at the school, at wherever, told her, "Oh, well, that's that dream done then," you know. And she said, "No. I've always wanted to be a nurse. I've always wanted to care professionally, and that is what I will do." And you know what? She bloody well did. She made it through school. She went back to school after her maternity leave. She finished all her exams. She went into nursing. She became a nurse.
And a bloody good one.
A bloody good nurse, who, you know, many people years down the line would stop her and thank her for caring for them. That's just who she was. You know, she was also bolshy, argumentative and ridiculous, but aren't humans multifaceted?
Indeed.
Yes. I have the fondest, obviously. Well, maybe not obviously.
It can be, obviously. You have the fondest memories. Of course you do. And I'm going to just tell you a couple of bits about my memories about Jeanette. Because, obviously, you know, I know Paul very, very well. And when Paul and Stuart first became friends and founded us, Vegan Queens, and Jeanette was always bringing Stuart down here so that Miasma could take over. She'd pop in for a brew, we'd have a right laugh, we'd put the world to rights, we'd call folk names and all sorts. And she was there to take you to bloody hell how many pride shows.
Oh, innumerable. You know, that was, that was her thing. She'd moan and whinge about it and then take me anyway.
Yeah.
You know.
And often pick up afterwards as well.
Absolutely, yeah. She did many a good turn. And, you know, and she loved the vegan queens. Yes, loved Gemini Miasma.
Well, we loved her.
We did.
We like to think that we now have a new spirit guide.
Yes.
Called Jeanette. Mm-hmm. Always with us. Always watching us backs.
That's right.
So you lot be careful. Because she's a fierce one.
Oh, and.
So yeah, we just wanted to give a little tribute to, a wonderful woman gone too soon who made a huge impact, obviously on Stuart and Miasma's life, but even on Paul and Gemini's. She was just a lovely, lovely, good-hearted woman who would give you her last cent if she could. And this is not going to be an easy Christmas.
No.
But I am pretty sure that you'll be raising a glass of Prosecco.
Indeed, I will indeed.
I'd just drink.
Not since the incident. It's 4 years, since Miasma last had a tipple.
I know, well done, girl, you've done amazingly well. There's a lot of peer pressure out there these days.
Well, especially in our line of work as well.
And especially coming up to Christmas.
Exactly that, yeah.
But she buys herself off the Prosecco when there's something to cheers. And I think that this year, everybody is going to be raising a glass and clinking a Jeanette to the air. It's one of those terrible situations that, as I say, came out of nowhere. Talking of glasses, I asked the lovely Jason before to pour me a tiny little bit of wine in a little mug. I have to be careful though, because I've only had breakfast, I've had no lunch, so I don't want to do it too much. But I'm going to say, Jeanette, sweetheart, thank you for staying with us as our spirit guide. I wish you were here in the flesh. It's shit that you're not, but love you.
She can't have any more because the tablets.
I don't know.
But yeah, anyway, also extend that to anybody who's watching this as well. Christmas can be a difficult time of year.
Of course, and especially if you've suffered a loss around this time of year. But even if it's not around this time of year, I think you feel things more around this time of year, because this time of year is when we all get together.
That's true.
No, if it's been staggered throughout the year because we've been busy or whatever, usually our families will find a time to visit over Christmas. So, to any of you out there that have or are suffering losses at the moment, our hearts are with you, obviously. And I want to say that I'm really proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Because I know that you and Stuart dealt with a lot over this last couple of months. And there were many times I heard Paul saying to Jason, I'm right proud of Stuart. I'm right proud. This must be shit. I'm right proud of Stuart. So, well done. Thanks, sweetheart.
Thank you
for dealing with it all. And as a final tribute, Paul and Jason joined the lovely Stuart and Matty, the sons of the lovely Jeanette, and two other guys, don't know who they were.
My cousins. Oh, Stuart's cousin. See what I mean? These family trees.
I don't know, do you? We all carried Jeanette to her final resting place on our shoulders. And see, what's that saying about, on the shoulders of giants?
Yes, standing on the shoulders of giants. Maybe.
Carrying a giant spirited woman on our shoulders.
Absolutely.
Was an absolute honour. Yeah. So, how should we close this, my darling? It's a funny one, this. And so we're not doing it all professional. You can piss off.
No. Thank you for watching this and sharing, because I appreciate as well that, you didn't know her from Adam, and he's been bad twice. But, I hope that in sharing memories of our loved person, they will give you fond memories of yours, be they still with us or be they past. Please cherish them.
Yeah, I absolutely do.
Unless they've been a bastard, in which case cut them off.
Yeah.
But do cherish each other.
And I can tell you this from experience, you will know that you're fully healing when you can think about the person you've lost and smile instead of cry. And that will start happening little bit by little bit, and allow that to happen. It doesn't mean you're not sad or you haven't suffered a loss or that there isn't grief there. It just means that you're latching on to why you loved this person in the first place, and that should make you smile.
Yeah.
And just in case there is a spirit world, because none of us know, I don't want people feeling bad that I'm upset.
Yeah.
I want them to know that I remember them fondly, and when I think of them, it makes me smile. So there's something.
There's something.
A tool for your box.
Absolutely.
Oh, I have plenty of tools on my box.
You always have had.
And I'll share them with you every year. Right, we're going to end with a beautiful little picture of our gorgeous Jeanette now. And we're going to say goodbye. So I'm going to leave it up to Miasma. From me, goodbye, my loves.
Goodbye, everyone. And if I can steal just once from those vegan guys, be excellent to yourselves and each other.